Vicky, hit me with that shit.
Literally 2 digits in my body, just they move like I did move. I don't know why. Oh, why? Telling a whole crazy shit, then me just they do like I did do. I don't know why. Oh, why? Curiosity's getting stronger, trying to find an answer all night. Reminiscing on the good life, stacking up, create my own style. Curiosity's getting stronger, trying to find an answer all night. Reminiscing on the good life, stacking up, create my own style. Oh, why? Oh, why? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Yo, I've been doing a lot of working, but it feels like I'm running. All this pressure trying to pull me to the ground. See, Balenciaga on my feet, Gucci Prada on my skin. Name it, I'ma stick it up. Yeah, I'ma stick it. I've been doing a lot of working, but it feels like I'm running. All this pressure trying to pull me to. Curiosity's getting stronger, trying to find an answer all night. Reminiscing on the good life, stacking up, create my own style. Curiosity's getting stronger, trying to find an answer all night. Reminiscing on the good life, stacking up, create my own style. Oh, why? Yeah, nah, nah, nah. All the good life, oh, yeah, nah, nah. Curiosity's getting stronger, trying to find an answer all night. Reminiscing on the good life, stacking up, create my own style. Curiosity's getting stronger, trying to find an answer all night. Reminiscing on the good life, stacking up, create my own style. Oh, why? Oh.
What a fantastic way to start off this edition of Nka on a beautiful Monday evening right here. I guess I'm still in the morning, but it's a pleasure to welcome you to this edition of Nka only on Afia TV, broadcasting live from the most beautiful part of Nigeria on DSTV 254 and GoTV 17. I am Jummia Balama Ashebu. Of course, we do apologize for starting off late, but as you saw, and I'm sure you did enjoy, we wanted to, put up some spice and get you started and just get you happy and entertained. But I'm going to take a cue from the artist's song, especially when she was saying, oh, why? I think those are my thoughts. It resonates with what I'm feeling and how I'm thinking at the moment. It has to do with JAM, and it says JAM faces scrutiny over 1.1 billion naira spending on meals and other expenses, which include 850 million on security, cleaning, and fumigation in 2024. And in their defense, JAM is saying that they did remit 4 billion naira to the Consolidated Revenue Fund, but received 6 billion grant from the federal government. And it just raises so much questions about the rationale for government funding for a self-sustaining agency. So many questions on the kind of mosquitoes that JAM had to fight with 850 million. Or what kind of meals they ate and enjoyed for 1.1 billion naira. I repeat, they spent 1.1 billion naira on meals and refreshments. And you look at a government, or you look at a nation where people literally have to do crowdfunding to write JAM. People have to beg for funds to write JAM. And you see the audacity that such an agency has in line with defending how the funds were spent, are telling you that they spent 1.1 billion naira on meals and refreshments and 850 million spent on security, cleaning, and fumigation. First question is, what kind of cleaning did they use 850 million to do? What kind of mosquitoes were they fighting? I have lots of questions. And what hurts me the most is, of course, it ended with the lawmakers urging the board to reassess its spending practices. But is that where it should end? Shouldn't we probe further? Should things continue like this? Well, I do have lots of questions on my mind, but for more of this, I think you should check us out at Afia TV Official. The post is up there. Let us know what you think. What are your thoughts? Because 850 million in fighting mosquitoes, I want to be a mosquito myself, if I do say so. And about this time, I will be introducing this rather fantastic guest who opened up the show with a performance titled Don't Know. Yes, there's a lot of questions or a lot of thoughts, a lot of missing links, a lot of loopholes, a lot of don't know that we are experiencing in Nigeria right now. Well, she is a performing and recording artist. Her real name is Chuko Happiness. But what really excites me about her is how she describes herself. She describes herself as a glittery form of art and entertainment. Joining us tonight is no other than superstar Glossie. I hope I got you pronounced it correctly.
Yeah,
because that's exactly what I had, my Glossie.
Yeah, like I'm all glossed out.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much.
I mean, the song was amazing. It was amazing. It's a song that you can put on repeats. And it was giving me some Thames vibes with the. I'm like, this is a good jam, feel good jam.
Yeah, sure it is actually.
All right. So for starters, let's talk about your journey so far, where you did grow up, schools you attended, and how it led you to discovering your talent for music.
Well, I grew up in ABJ, Abuja.
Where in Abuja did you grow up in?
Jahi.
Okay.
Around Jahi.
Do you speak Hausa?
When I was younger, actually.
Okay.
I don't speak so well anymore.
Okay.
But I was born here in Enugu State. I schooled in UNN.
What'd you study?
Theatre and Film Studies. I'm
Why?
a thespian.
Why?
Why?
I mean, I'm not asking why from a negative point of view.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Oh, okay.
And I'm wondering why you chose to study
Theatre and Film Studies. Okay, firstly, I actually wanted to go for mass communication.
What happened?
You know, UNN gave me TFS and I took it. I actually started off in first year planning to switch to mass communication in second, but when I started the whole journey, it was seeming like, okay, I think this is what I want, this is where I'm supposed to be. Because generally, I love newscasting. I wanted to be a journalist before I discovered that, okay, music should be more professional for me. Yeah. But the whole thespian vibes made me more open, and I got to realize that, okay, this is what I'm actually supposed to do. This is where I'm supposed to be. The whole concept of being behind the camera, in front of the camera, acting. I don't just do music, actually. I'm also an actress, but music is like my sole profession. Okay. So I went on the journey of being a thespian, and it became something I could do effortlessly.
I'd like to stop you there and talk about your experience in school. Now, I'll share a little experience with you. I finished from the University of Calabar. I'm a Malabrese. That's how we call ourselves. Anyways, I remember going through main camp, and that's where you have our thespians. That's where you have the theater arts students, the film students.
Yeah.
And I always see them looking tired. I always see them planning one show or the other. And in my head, right before then, I used to imagine that this was a place for people to go and play. It was a place, I'm being honest, right?
Okay.
Before that experience, I was always looking at it like, it's a place where it's not to act. What's there to act? It's just to go and have fun. At the end of the day, the exams, I wonder how they even conduct it. That's exactly the line of thought. I'm sure a lot of Nigerians are still thinking in that manner. But when I got to experience, I got to see them. So I was always asking myself, why do they look so tired? Why are they always busy? You see them in the morning, they come to school. You see them in the evening, they're here for rehearsals. And I'm wondering, what's going on? So I'd like to hear a first-hand experience, of you as a thespian, a theater art student.
God, my first time experience, it was extremely exhausting. And the crazy thing, in my first year, they made me the stage manager. So literally, I have to be in school before 6. just
In
to
the
take
morning.
attendance. Yeah, 6 a.m. We'll be in school till 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
because we have rehearsals in the morning, in the night, and yes, we are always tired. Like, it was not even an easy experience. It was all about practicals more than theory. And then when we have more practicals, that's like how they grade you more. They just want to make sure they see you. I call that place like a military zone. There was too much discipline. Like, it was so extra, trust me. Well, the journey so far, it was really stressful, cool, but you have to be very tough. If you're not tough in that department, you can't survive it. And it made me really outspoken. My stage performance was solid, and the whole act of impersonation, I could like put up a show and it would be still great. That's like an advantage for TFS.
You said something about impersonation. So that's to say you can become anyone you want to become.
Exactly.
Let's see you become someone else other than Glossie right now. I mean, you said I'm actually repeating what you said.
No, don't do that.
No, I mean it's something you love, it's something you enjoy, this is something you embody.
Yeah.
So we have seen Glossie right now. Right now we're seeing Happiness. So let's see another person right now. Let's have you play and do a monologue being another person right now. I'm really I'm curious. I'm really
curiosity is
excited.
getting stronger.
I'm sorry. I'm sure a lot of people are excited. They're like, okay, let's see.
No, don't do that.
See. No, I'm serious. Just it doesn't have to be complex, a complex character. It can just be anything. A monologue of something. Of someone.
God. I don't know what exactly I have to do now. Okay, maybe I could take up the role of Esiloko, the Queen Esiloko.
Go ahead.
In my first year, that was like our first stage performance. The Queen was like quite devious and all. Her chant was Esilokune, Esilokune, Esiloku, Amabel. My son. Where is my son, Temieno? Temieno, find me my son.
I wish you continue.
No, please.
No, but the switch was fantastic. What language was that song in?
Oh, that was like
It's not a bias.
Yoruba.
Oh, it was a Yoruba song?
Yoruba, Calabar. It was like a mixed language. I don't really recall the particular language that song was, but you have to teach them now.
You know, the beautiful thing about this is you have to play another character. Not now. I mean, baby step, but this was fantastic. You are a good actress. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't think you weren't, but I mean, I'm seeing it firsthand. And it's amazing because the switch, I had to do the mi local thing or AC local. I mean, I was like, okay, can she just continue? And you stop. I'm like, no, please. It was really nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. So, right when you finished from UNN, what else did you do?
Well,
and when did you discover your talent for music? Because we didn't get to talk about that. You talked about growing up in Abuja, and of course you were born here, coming back here to go to school, theater and film studies. But yeah, we didn't get to talk about when you discovered your talent for music.
Well, first I finished school 2023, but I discovered my talent for music 2019. It was more like a freestyle kind of stuff. When I was still in school, my friend was like, why don't you try writing? Why don't you try recording? I had this friend that was a producer. But I saw music majorly as just something I do for hobby, just to sing, that's all, nothing serious. Then I recorded my first song, Focus, with Kemena. I was like, okay. I performed it in our TFS induction. And people were like, wow, Half, believe in yourself, because they were like feeling me. But that wasn't my official song. So I just discovered with that song. And then I had my official record in 2021. I worked with Tucci then. So he produced and I featured him in the song. So since then, 2021, 2022, I became more serious with music. 2022. Then I had my EP listening party. plan to drop the gold EP, but it's not out yet. So that whole journey, I worked with a couple of songs with Tucci. We went on and on. It's just been really crazy, and the journey has been quite hectic, but amazing in its own way.
You know, you have a way of piquing my interests. I had focus and I like what you did there, but I was like, now we're coming back to this. You know, you talked about focusing yourself and have hope in yourself. I would like to hear that song. I haven't heard it before. And you just skimmed through it. I'm like, nah, she's going to sing that song for us.
God.
She's going back. So let's hear, have you sing. I mean, that's one of your first songs, right?
Yeah.
So let's have you sing Focus.
Okay, I'm going to sing Focus and Champ. Champ was like
Go ahead.
my official, but just a little line of Focus.
Go ahead.
I was like, in Focus, I was like, have hope, believe in yourself, focus, and everything will be greater, and everything will be greater. Oh, have hope, believe in yourself, focus, and everything will be greater, and everything will be greater. Yeah. And I know that I will grow and die. I will never lose. I will never lose. And I know that I will grow and die. I will never lose. I will never lose. Have hope. Believe in yourself. Focus. And everything will be greater. That was like the vibe.
I already have hope right now.
That was the vibe. That was just the vibe for my first song.
Okay.
I was like, it wasn't so perfect, though the producer helped me then.
I mean, hearing you do the acapella version, I already have hope. Like, I'm like, okay, this song is nice. It's really lovely. You're amazingly talented. But you promised me another one. You said you're also going to do Champ. I hope you don't plan to get out of that. Because, you said that. Mm-hmm.
Champ, I took that one quite official and personal, but I didn't drop it on all streaming platforms. It was mood I dropped everywhere. And I later featured Jacqueline on Champ. So it went like, I've been on my own trying to push through so I could show you what I'm made of. 'Cause I know there's a dream, there's a fire, and it's burning inside of me. No matter what it ever takes, yeah, I will pull through. I'm gonna keep on fighting 'cause I know it is real. No one can stop me now 'cause I've got the power, and it's burning inside of me. You are the champion. You are the champion. You are the champion. 'Cause you are the champion.
You know, with that beautiful voice, we definitely need to go on a break. When we come back, we will continue the conversation with our champion right here. Don't go anywhere, Nka. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Welcome back to Nka Undi on Afia TV. I remember we still have the champion herself. I'm talking about superstar Glossie. And it's been such a remarkable conversation, a remarkable time with her, talking about, her time in school, getting her to showcase her acting talent in a monologue and having her sing some of her songs. I'm pleasantly happy, tonight, and I'm sure you are too. Of course, she's been doing an amazing job entertaining us, and of course, the conversation continues. Of course, we'll get to find out more about her and, of course, her challenges so far. But it's still a pleasure to have you here with us.
Thank you. Same here.
Okay, so you have been doing a lot of things, and you started off music 2019 professionally. How challenging has it been? Because when you think about music and think about the industry, it can be very competitive.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
what would you say has been your greatest challenge so far?
Well, when it comes to my greatest challenge in music so far, it's just not finding my targeted audience. Actually, because my kind of music, my style of music, it's not actually everyone that listens to it. We're Nigerian and this is the Afrobeat world. They want to just always hear the jiggy jiggy Afro bars, Afro vibes. and I majorly make Afrofusion, soul music.
Because I was going to ask, what genre of music would you classify your music as?
It's more of contemporary Afro soul music, yeah. So like finding my audience, it's not really everyone that accepts my style of music or my kind of music. So trying to like grow a community, trying to grow the crowd for my own kind of music has been kind of quite challenging. But people these days, they tend to like really listen to my vibe, listen to my sound, and maybe go in tune with it. And also another challenge I see is sometimes stage performance, like going for shows. If you go for show, they'll want you that you perform, you end up not performing, just waste your time, effort, outfit for the day and all. So just few of that though for now, and other petty stuff that every artist generally faces.
So, as an independent artist, not signed to any label,
Yeah.
Any particular challenges tied to that?
The major challenge is actually sponsorship,
Mm.
because music is all about money
Mm.
as you're still growing. Like financially, you need to really be financially backed up as an independent artist, because from the PR, the recording, every single process or composition to really make a successful song out there, you need finance. And as of now, you won't start earning, even from streaming platforms, you won't start earning until you have like over millions of likes and streams. But that's like one challenge I face majorly as an independent artist. Yeah, and having a team, having a team too, that's another challenge.
But I mean, you know how they say with time everything falls into place. And when you talk about team, I think that's what came to mind. That with time you definitely see your people in quotes.
Yeah,
you find your tribe, your vibe, and of course that will definitely work out at the end of the day. But now let's talk about this live performances you talked about.
Yeah.
Which live performance would you say has been one that you think back at, and you know it's one of those memorable moments for you in your career as an artist? You talked about the downsides of some people who invite you for shows, and at the end of the day you do not. I don't know if you like to call names, but if you don't want to call any name, that's fine.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the ones that give you good PR, good vibes, and there's some that when you think back, you're like, you know what, I have a reason to keep pushing. Any memorable live performance for you?
So far, I would say two. One was in UNN as of 2023. After my sign out, I performed at this TikTok team party. Like the crowd was much there. Like, and the love was massive. It was really a definition of photograph for me, because my song titled Photograph, it's about good memories, all the lonely, happy, amazing memories. I literally got to the stage and I was surprised at my confidence there. And lots of people were like screaming. I was like, I thought I'm not known. They were like, Glossie shouting, and the whole response to my stage appearance, I was like really impressed. I was so happy. That like uplifted me too. And there was this open mic with Afro Rika.
I was going to talk about it too. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
You what? Did you?
No, I was going to talk about the open mic night. So I know you're talking about your team.
Yeah.
And I think during the course of the conversation, I was going to mention that maybe that's something you should check out.
Yeah.
Didn't know
I
you had.
went for an open mic performance. I was surprised. I didn't even like get ready ahead of time, go for rehearsals and all that. But I just went that day. I had in mind that, I want to perform here. I just got there, gave them my songs and all. So when I got to the stage, people were like, they were really in tune with Photograph, because I performed Photograph. Like when climbing the stage, they were like shouting, "Times are a star." They really loved my stage presence. I was so surprised, and that gave me lots of follows on my socials. Some girl like this talk with Senorita, she was looking for me on Instagram saying, please help me find this girl. Her performance was unique and different. She's amazing. I was like,
You're a superstar. They're looking for you.
Like,
Wow.
I was feeling myself. I was like, wow, I've gone that far. Different people were reposting me. I got some pictures. I got some gig too from the open mic show. I was so surprised. Like, that was something I really enjoyed, and I look forward to going for more. Honestly.
Special shout out to Afrorica, 5th August, and the team. You guys are doing amazingly well. So
amazing.
Thumbs up to you guys. Let's talk about your name, Glossie, and then we'll come to what inspires your songwriting. Because I noticed something when you were singing some of your songs. It has a lot of motivation. It has a lot of message. It has a message for the underdog. You know, it has this one to just build people's resilience, to keep pushing no matter what. So I see a lot of, encouragement, telling people to persevere regardless.
Exactly.
I think that's the message I was able to pick up from your songs. But now let's talk about what inspired your name, Glossie, and then talk about your creative process as it concerns songwriting.
Oh my God, I feel like crying right now.
Why are you crying? Why do you feel like crying?
I told my mom I can't wait to be able to tell about my name in an interview or a TV, being featured in a TV, and finally I get to talk about Glossie. I get to talk about who I am, and I really wish my mom is watching this right now, because it's really a dream come true. I can't believe I'm crying. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. It's fine. I mean, it's a happy moment. So this is tears of joy. You also want to make me cry, but no, I'm not going to cry.
No,
So this is like tears of joy, and I'm super happy that you're here, and you have the opportunity to share your gift to the world. I think that's amazing, and thank you, God.
Thank you, God. Literally, thank you, God. Honestly, I've always wished to talk about this part and the reason behind my name. Well, my family, they actually call me Glossie Queen at home. Yeah, the name just makes me happy. Growing up, I had serious imposter syndrome. I felt really inferior. That's even what tells mostly my songwriting as well. So Glossie, literally, anytime I wear lip gloss, I feel confident and beautiful. So it's actually gotten from lip gloss, then I'm more of glossy. So like everywhere you see Glossie, she always needs to be on gloss. And that's like another confidence boost for me. And me being in my feminine self is really peaceful and unique to me. So everything all glossed up, glossy. So literally, glossy is derived from lip gloss, always wearing lip gloss to feel more beautiful and confident. So that's like the major inspiration behind the song, behind the name, sorry.
Why do I feel like in the nearest future we should expect a lip care line, Glossie?
Exactly. That's powerful too. I dream to own that actually.
That's fantastic.
We're working towards it by God's grace.
Definitely. So at least you can empower other people to, have their lip gloss on and feel glossy, just the way you do.
And be all glossed up. Exactly.
All right. Now let's talk about your creative process. What really inspires your songwriting? You talked about the fact that at a point in your life you had inferiority complex. What other thing inspires your writing process?
Well, majorly being able to pass messages to people that feel like they are not so aware of themselves. My songs is majorly for self-awareness, self-esteem, high self-esteem, and it makes me feel like a lot better. It makes me tell myself and tell my audience that there are some inspirations you could give to yourself. There are some inspirations you could find around yourself. You don't need someone outside, or you don't need the world to let you know that you can do this, or to let you know that you're actually powerful and unique in your own way. You get? So my songs and the creativity around my songs are majorly to find yourself, to know who you really are, to know your self-worth, to be able to like really strive and move forward regardless of anywhere you find yourself. So it's more like a reminder, quick reminder, everyday reminder, affirmations that's what I try to put in my songs, because I tell my own stories through my song. So I feel like people that feel the same way or sees life or perceive things the same way could really relate easily. And it's more like a daily life something, like a general life something that you always need to put yourself back in track just to keep moving, regardless of wherever or whatever comes up in your
That
life.
is remarkable. That
Thank
is
you.
remarkable. Now let's talk about doing music in the Southeast. Of course, Southeast is home, and this is where we're doing music. I'd like to talk about the reception as it concerns radio stations. Have you reached out to radio stations to have them play your songs, or radio interviews? Producers you've worked with, you talked about some of them you've worked with. Tucci? How's the
Yeah.
reception been so far?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I started being very, very official in the Southeast ending of last year.
Okay.
So it's been quite slow and steady. This is my first like Afia TV. This is the third time I'm coming here, but this is the first radio station I've been to or get them play my songs and all. I've not really been opportune to reach out to other stations or FM or get to like let them know, play my songs or feature me in an interview or something. And I think Lion FM, like in Osuka in school, I've had them play my song once before. That was Mood around 2022. Yeah, so when it comes to radio stations, I've not really had the opportunity to like let them know, play my song or have me on and all that.
So let me get this right. So all you've been doing to push your sound out there is probably social media
Exactly.
and now Afia TV.
Exactly.
And of course, live performances you go to, just like the open mic with Afro Rika.
Yeah, and some other shows. I was at Jerry's hood show, but I didn't get to perform. The crowd was too much.
Would you like to send a shout out to someone who didn't make you perform?
Promise was supposed to be my manager, but I didn't understand what he was doing.
Promise.
So shout out to Promise.
Shout out to you, Promise.
Yeah, for not making it firm for me to perform.
Yes, Promise. Do you have a surname?
Promise Oham.
Promise Oham, wherever you are, and I hope you're watching this. We need you to come on and to explain yourself, because I mean, there's so much we need to talk about as regards to Glossie's performance at Jerry Wood. But we're seeing you, Promise. Promise.
We see you. We see you, honestly.
All right. I mean, well, that just says you have a lot of work to do as it concerns PR and branding this year.
Exactly.
So as to put your music out there.
Exactly. I'm working towards that. Like God's grace, my EP will be out this year. So I plan to go work with more bloggers.
Media tour.
Exactly. Do more media tours, radio tours, go for more shows, for more open mic performances, and reaching out to people, even in the streets, just to get the name popping out there.
That's good. And of course, looking forward to all of that. Now, let's talk about the creative industry. I always ask this question when I have talents come, music artists, actors and actresses. Yeah. What are your thoughts on what the government, I'm talking about the state government, that's Enugu State, is doing in the creative industry? Do you think they're doing enough? If you feel they need to do more, what would you advise them to do as it concerns the entertainment industry, the creative industry, so as to help fast-rising artists like yourself grow?
Well, honestly, the government, they are actually trying when it comes to the road reconstructions and arrangements.
Okay, go ahead. I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing, but I've not really seen a very solid or valid contribution to the entertainment world in this Enugu state. But I would really advise to bring out more opportunities, more ways for artists and entertainers to really sell themselves, like some radio tours, some concerts.
But in the government's defense, they would argue that they had the roadblock of course, this present administration brought back the Roadblock concert.
Yeah, I heard about the roadblock, but it was really too late for me to like sign up for that and maybe get to perform.
Yeah.
I had a friend, Kasimaya. She went for the
Mm.
performance. I love Kasimaya so much. She's so amazing. Big shout out to her too. So like I got to watch her performance. That was really a loud show because lots of people went for it, and it was so massive and crowded. So that too works, and some other maybe platforms for like open mic performances, some karaoke nights, some radio tour, like get artists to like come up, show your talent, have a live performance, do your best, do what you can do possibly to put yourself out there.
Competitions.
Exactly, competitions to go for, to bring up creativities, some actors, actresses, musicians, different creativities in their own way to be able to sell up their market, and maybe have a social media tour too. All that could contribute to growing the entertainment world in Enugu State.
All right, on this note, what would you like to leave your fans with, and where can they find you and your music on social media platforms and streaming platforms?
Yeah, everyone, my name on social media is Call Me Glossie. Instagram, call me Glossie_. TikTok, call me Glossie_. Facebook, Happiness Chuku. Yeah, and on YouTube channel, please, I would love everyone to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm also kind of a YouTuber and I'm also active on my YouTube. And my songs are everywhere. Mood Photograph, Don't Know is on Spotify, Apple Music, just Glossie on those platforms. So you could go check me out and listen. Yes, and also a very big shout out to my close friends right now. I have Veraline, I have Professor, I have JK, I have Ziggy. They are really helping and very supportive in my music these days. So a very big shout out to them. And please follow me on everywhere.
Very well said. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure having you here, and looking forward to a bigger Glossie in the year 2025.
Exactly. Big time.
All right, guys, one final break. When we do come back, we will be leaving you with something extra glossy. Don't go anywhere. And we'll be right back. And it is the final lap of Unka only on Afia TV. Well, I'm happy to go. I'm just joking. I feel sad, but of course, I can't wait to see you tomorrow. As always, do well to follow us on all our social media platforms at Afia TV Official. And of course, let us know what you think about all the things we post, and let's know how we can definitely serve you better. On that note, leaving you with something extra glossy, like I promised. This is Glossie with Photograph. See you guys tomorrow.
Memories we are making, photographs remind us, future rhythm and you. We never lost, we're still the game, we're still in track, pulling it up, all the wings coming right back. I'm just holding it world wrong, why not? Take a photograph of me. Why not? Take a photograph of me. Blue skies, it's been a long while since you smile. I'm holding on to all the lonely, happy memories I left behind. Forever, forever, forevermore. Capture the moment I let you explore. I know, slow down, enjoy the moment right now. Yeah, I time in the dark, dancing on that moon all night. It's finally complete, set up stage of a room all night. I time in the dark, dancing on that moon all night. Made history, let's our own mess flow all night. Why not? Take a photograph of me right time that we need. Why not take a photograph of me right now? It's only good time that we need. Why not take a photograph of me? Take a photograph of me. Hey, listen. Why not take a photograph of me? Why not take a photograph of me? Thank you.
Hey ladies, join us on Gyno Plus every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here on Afia TV, DSTV